2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Rich, how do you see it?
When they last played, Xander had the edge, so I expect someone has something extra to prove out there this week.
Well, the only thing that really goes against Xander Schauffele is he doesn't win as often as he should. But every attribute in his game is just exceptional. You're talking about one of the best players out on tour. Oh, just missed. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Nice line. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
He's currently tied for fifth. The second, a short par four, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
Oh, well done. Time for the second shot here on the second hole.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
These are on rails, looking good.
Oh, terrific. What an effort. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
There are so many stunning holes on this entire property, but there's few more picturesque than this downhill par 3 third.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Get excited. This could go in. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
He's currently in a share of top spot. Well, as we head into our finishing stretch, it starts with the par 4 14th.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however, you want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in two. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, time to return to the action. This putt will move them to 3 under par.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here.
Ooh, right by the hole. A bogey putt awaits. Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke. Just one off the lead after that hole. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
That should find the bunker. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
A bit short with that effort.
Well, out of the bunker and onto the green, but still a fair bit of effort to go here. Putting for a par now. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
We don't want to drop any more shots. Let's make this for double. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 sixth, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in two. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
And here we are with the third shot. 3 shots off the lead. And here we are with their fourth. 3 strokes off the lead. Ooh, that almost went down. This is a par putt. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players 1 has started out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Nicely done. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And back to the play, shall we? And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Getting ready to play their third. Just 2 shots behind. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid-irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Solid little par putt here.
It's on a good line. Oh, that's a clutch par. He's currently tied for 8th. The par 5 9th is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Only a few shots off the pace. But not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
And back to the course with the live action. Well, this would be a good putt to make to move into the top 5. Looking really good, this one. Well done. Take the birdie. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card. As we head to the back 9 here at Torrey Pines Southridge, the 10th isn't a long hole, but the slope off the tee makes it a difficult one.
It is. It cambers pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie.
Getting ready to play their third. He's 2 shots back. Didn't that look good for a long time? Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. So no movement there. The player remains at even par.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 4 shots behind our leader. That is absolutely remarkable. What a shot. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
Yeah, Seve would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a 3rd shot that's absolutely blind. This 3rd shot could be one of the most difficult 3rd shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. 2 strokes off the lead. This one needs to kick left. He's found the surface. Good chance here. Now, long-range putt coming up here to be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
That's disappointing. Well, these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Here's Xander Schauffele. It's time to check on the leaderboard. Let's begin the 14th. That's some good golf right there. Even for the day. Currently tied for 3rd. Going with the pitching wedge here. They get a little ground draw here. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is so long, I don't even have words for it. It's just long.
Let's return to live play now. This putt to move into a share of 2nd place. No, that's too bad. This putt is about 8 feet. This looks good. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
That's not what they were looking for.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. And down it goes. Just 2 shots back after that hole. 16th, the last of the par 3s on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Ouch, that hurts. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup. Nice little par putt here.
This one's looking good.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. And that finds him in a share of second. The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Opting for the 6-iron. It's a decent fairway to hit this one. Not sure if they'll find it though. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 2 shots behind. Playing their 4th shot. Just a couple back from our leader. How close was that to going down? What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Just didn't drop. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. And that putt will drop. Well done. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. And the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He is right on the 150-yard marker here.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ooh, that almost went down. This putt for par here.
Better than most.
Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. And as the round comes to a close, they find themselves in 8th place on the leaderboard.
In 8th place, meaning top 10, Luke, not a bad spot, but I can promise you this player is expecting more out of themselves.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.